welcome to Mindfulness. Today I would like to pause for a minute and explain a little bit further what mindfulness is and why it is so important in everyone's life from childhood to adulthood. So welcome and let's get started. If I were to sum up mindfulness in one word, it would be awareness. Now what does that mean? Well, awareness is paying attention. Paying attention to what? Well, paying attention to your body, paying attention to what you're thinking, and paying attention to your senses, because all of this together, they speak to us. And what do they say? Well, a lot of times we don't know what it's saying because we're not paying attention, and that's the whole point of mindfulness. Let me give you an example. Exercise. Why do you exercise? Well, I'm thinking exercise is very good for the body, very good for the mind. Exercise can be fun. Exercise keeps you healthy. Exercise also, the more you do it, you begin to see how your body is changing and transforming, how you're developing muscle, and this makes you stronger. Well, the same thing is with mindfulness. When we practice it, and there's different types of mindfulness, which I will go into later on, but when you practice paying attention to what you're doing, when you stop and try to focus and not multitask, but be in the moment, it helps you, it decreases your anxiety, it decreases your stress, it helps you make better decisions, and something very important, it helps you understand your emotions. It helps you to understand and read your body. Our body talks to us all the time, but because we're always in a rush, we don't stop to listen to it. I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can practice mindfulness with your children. They're very simple. You probably already do them in your everyday life. So I hope you have fun with it and continue practicing and staying mindful. The first one is listening to a bell or music, focusing on paying attention to what they can hear. Sound the bell and ask your child to raise their hand until they no longer hear a sound. Or you can also play a song and tell them to focus on the instruments. Ask them what instruments they heard or which one was the loudest. You can get creative with this. Another way to practice mindfulness is to practice with a breathing buddy. Sometimes just paying attention to our breathing can be hard, especially for young children. Tell your child to invite his favorite toy or stuffed animal and have them place it in their belly for some breathing exercises. Remember, deep breathing consists of inhaling slowly and holding your breath for 4 counts, and then exhaling slowly. The last mindful practice for today is to take a mindful walk. Invite your child for a walk and look for things you haven't seen before. You can also add 1 minute of silence to pay attention to all the sounds around you. Maybe the dogs barking, or the wind, or the water. Something else you can do is to look for specific colors. Choose a color like red and name all the things that you say that are red. I'm sure you have probably done this before and you did not realize you were practicing mindfulness. Now you have 3 ways of introducing mindfulness to your children. It is important to note that in order to teach them authentically mindfulness, they need to see you practicing it. So I hope you do it. I hope you invite them to do it with you, and I hope you continue teaching them different ways to be mindful.